Welcome back to the Tanzania series of videos. In this video, I chose to discuss a nomadic ethnic tribe who live in the northern part of Tanzania and southern part of Kenya, known as the MAASAI. Please share this video with friends and family, and if you like the video, you can give me a thumbs up, and if you don't like, thumbs down, and please make a comment below. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And now let's get into the video. I'm going to briefly discuss about the Maasai and what Maasai means. What Maasai means, the people who speak the language Ma, M-A-A. That's what they call the people who speak the language is Maasai. Now, in the late 19th century, cattle rustling made the Maasai the semi-nomadic warriors of Kenya and northern Tanzania, and notorious among fellow Africans and Europeans alike. And yet, Maasai custom holds that rustling is a justifiable means to an end. Since cattle were put on the earth only shortly after the Maasai was given to them by the Creator, Maasai warriors believe they are simply taking back what is rightfully theirs. The Maasai have grazed their herds on the grassy plains around the foot of Kilimanjaro from some 300 years. They are thought to have moved south down the Great Rift Valley from the Upper Nile region. They comprise a loose collection of related people, but the true Maasai who depend on their herds of cattle, sheep, and goats. The Maasai diet is mostly cow milk, although goat milk is also drunk. Animals may be slaughtered and eaten on ceremonial occasions, most of which are held mark the passage of a group of males into higher social grade. But at other times, cattle are considered too precious to be eaten. Cows are also traditionally given as a dowry. After marriage, a man may allow his wife guardianship of some of his cows, but they still belong to him. Children are usually entrusted with the care of smaller animals. Home is never permanent for Maasai. They live in a manyata, consisting of number of wooden frames, huts overlaid with mud and dung, and enclosed in a thorn bush fence. The animals live in similar thorn bush enclosure inside the main outer fence. Every 3 or 4 years, when the pasture and the enclosures have been exhausted, the tribe moves on. The structure of Maasai society revolves around group of males of a similar age who have been initiated or circumcised at the same time. For that moment on, they form a cohesive set whose members move through the series of grades in the tribe's hierarchy, each of which will last on average 15 years. The grades include like junior warriors, senior warriors, junior elders, and senior elders. Senior elders are empowered to make decisions on behalf of the rest of the tribe. Fun tidbit: Maasai men can marry up to 21 women. Now that's not the fun part, but if they marry up to 21 or even more, they need to provide accommodation equally to everyone. In other words, each wife will stay in one hut, and anything that provided in that hut should be similar across all other wives. It's interesting. Both men and women spend many hours decorating their bodies, the women favoring jewelry such as large necklaces, silver earrings, headbands, and bracelets. Their hair is usually cut very short or completely shaven. This is in total contrast to the warriors, who wear their long hair finely plaited and interwoven with strands of ochred threads. In the present day, the majority of the Maasai inhabit the border regions of Kenya and Tanzania, an area whose landscape is dominated by the snow-capped mass of Kilimanjaro. The mountain has a special place in Maasai mythology, for it was the home of Nagai, husband of the moon and the creator of all things, including the Maasai people and the cattle which they revere. The Maasai justification for cattle raiding is that they are rightful guardians of such God-given bounty. The Maasai's indigenous deity is called Engai or Enkai, which is represented in colors, two colors only. Black, which is a black god they call, is benevolent, and red god, which is vengeful. But in recent times, there are Maasai society have also adapted to Christianity or Islam. Maasai warriors leave the safety of their homes armed only with clubs, spears, and swords to spend time on the plains tending herds of cattle. Usually, this happens once they go through the ceremonial of circumcision ceremonial. Lions abound in open country. A warrior who successfully spears a lion is entitled to wear the lion's mane headdress on ceremonial occasions. Ox blood is traditionally mixed with milk or drunk alone, particularly during the dry season, to eke out the milk and help warriors keep up their strength. The animal's jugular vein is tapped. A container, usually a gourd, is filled and the ox is then left to recover. It is more usual today to supplement milk with maize flour to make porridge. Maasai music is predominantly vocal and featuring rich harmonies and rhythmic patterns. Music and dance are central to Maasai culture, reflecting the community values, history, and the way of life. They are essential components of Maasai ceremonies, making significant life events like seasonal cycles and social gatherings. Maasai use music and dance to express emotions, celebrate achievements, and reinforce communal bonds. Thank you for watching, and this ends my short video on the Maasai. In my next video, I will touch base on the safari that we had. It's going to be interesting. Stay tuned. Please share the video and subscribe if you haven't. Thanks a lot. Bye.